On the coast of the third largest city in Libya, Misurata Free Zone is located, which has the largest port in Libya on the Mediterranean coast, from which 1/3 of all global trade passes through and from the Mediterranean off the coast of Europe. Our free zone stretches to the desert, to have another free zone in Temenhand in the south, allowing the transit trade activities to pass from and through Africa. The inspiration for this vision comes from a distant past. This strategic location was built and used by Phoenicians in the 10th century BC. They established a seaport, a trading station, and a crossing point between Africa and Europe. It used to be called Kevele, then Tubactus, and finally Misurata. From here, the Allies, ostrich feathers, and ivory were exported. In the 70s of the last century, the modern seaport was built. Its area covers 190 hectares, with a depth of up to 14 meters, and it has a berth of 4,000 meters. Covered storage areas with an area of approximately 70,000 square meters, and open storage areas of 60 hectares. It also has a grain silo with a capacity of 40,000 tons. Today, the port is connected to dozens of international maritime lines. At the beginning of this century, the port was added to Libya's first free economic zone. Misurata Free Zone. The Misurata Free Zone was established on a total area of 2,575 hectares, divided into two prime sites. The first site area is 565 hectares, including the seaport. 25 kilometers southeast of the first site, the second site is located on a total area of 2,011 hectares. The region provided all tax and customs exemptions to its investors and their projects, with legislative guarantees for their assets. All bureaucratic procedures have also been eliminated for the purpose of encouraging local and foreign investment. A lot of studies are conducted by the Free Zone with international companies and specialized global expertise. The studies concluded with very encouraging results. According to a study conducted by the American consulting office AECOM, the amount of land demand in the Free Zone over the next 20 years has been estimated between 1,500 and 2,500 hectares to localize more than 700 projects. It includes service, industrial, and logistic projects as a minimum. In an optimistic view, it may exceed 1,000. It provides job opportunities ranging between 50,000 and 80,000 jobs. In another logistic study conducted by a French company, SDV, to compare the port of Misurata Free Trade Zone with the ports of some African countries for the transit of imports and exports to non-coastal countries, the French company SDV found the Misurata Free Trade Zone outperformed its internal and external operations more than equivalent ones in some African countries. The difference between some of them went beyond double, both internally and externally. In a third study, Conducted by the English Consultancy Office, Beckett Rankin, the Mediterranean was divided into 3 regions: Western, Eastern and Middle, where the port of the Misurata Free Zone is located, to access the transit trade through the Mediterranean ports. The study concluded promising results for the maritime transit trade from the port of Misurata Free Zone. The 2 most important future projects are the preparation of an area of 2,011 hectares at Site B, which includes a modern port for large ships on an area of 500 hectares, and a cargo airport on an area of 600 hectares. The free zone in Misurata in particular, and Libya in general, will undergo a strategic shift as a result of this move. In the far south of Libya, Temenhent Free Zone is located, which is affiliated to the Misurata Free Zone, where processing and manufacturing operations are supposed to take place. Its location qualifies it to be a transit trade station. It connects the target markets with the main starting point, the Misurata Free Zone, via an integrated network of roads from north to south. Work in the free zone does not depend on parallel and simultaneous work on dozens of projects. Some of the projects have been completed and others are still in progress. It includes the infrastructure project on its 2 sites, with a total area of 380 hectares. The first site covers an area of 243 hectares. The investors started working inside it after it was prepared and equipped with all necessary facilities. One of the projects that is expected to transform the region is the exhibition center on an area of 50,000 square meters. This project is considered as the largest in Libya. The covered area of the exhibitions is 22,000 square meters and 10,000 square meters of open space. Among the future projects in the region is an integrated logistics center on a total area of 7 hectares. It is an ambitious project that will serve as a hub capable of linking countries and continents through routes of trade. This is based on the ideal geographic location for distribution in North Africa and an extension to the south from the Mediterranean. The logistics center comprises a wide range of high-quality general and cold warehouses. For the purpose of attracting corporate and individual investors, the region has started implementing the first models of the Administrative Units project for investors on an area of 20,000 square meters, which will be service units, including separate and shared offices, meeting rooms, outdoor seating and parking lots to serve as the headquarters of the investors' companies. The Free Zone had its own societal contributions. The heavy transport road branching off the international road was rehabilitated to improve traffic flow and reduce accidents. This building is a pediatric oncology hospital, which is called the National Cancer Institute. It consists of 4 floors with a total ceiling area of 2,500 square meters. It includes halls to receive patients, 8 clinics for examination, 24 accommodation rooms for operations, sterilization, and intensive care rooms, 3 doctors' rooms, administrative offices, a meeting room, waiting halls, and other facilities. As part of its humanitarian mission, Misurata Free Zone took the initiative to contribute to implementing this facility. In addition to various contributions that have been made in the fields of education, voluntary and charitable efforts, improving public facilities, and supporting community events and activities, MFZ is constantly working on different plans and projects for reconstruction and development, and expanding investment horizons in a race against time. Among the completed projects, another is in progress, and a third is in the hands of designers. We are determined to move forward, to promote the nation's economy and create job opportunities.